Dear Mr. Trump, the 31st of August 2020. By Anna von Reitz. We can help you dig out of this mess, but you have to work with us, and take your direction from the actual civilian government of this country. That includes the military and your office as Commander-in-Chief. You can all read the actual federal constitutions, all three of them, and you have cause to know that the municipal, district, government is severely limited and is meant to be severely limited on purpose. That was not a mistake. The Constitution of the United States is our only agreement regarding the municipal government. The usurpations that the municipal government has engaged in have resulted in 185,000 municipal corporations being deployed on our land and soil in contravention of our agreements with the Holy See. Many of those illegally and unlawfully established municipal corporations are now running our towns and cities as municipalities, boroughs, and similar foreign structures, and these false governors and false mayors are thumbing their noses at you and at us in a process akin to standing on someone's foot and then blaming them for violating your personal space. These criminals, most of them from the Democratic Party and the globalist movement, are allowing looting, murder, arson and other criminal activity to run rampant. They are sitting there like toads and not lifting a finger to suppress this rampage of crime and destruction and are preventing you from doing anything about it, while using false legal arguments to pull this off. And then, they are blaming you and your administration for their own bad behavior, criminal negligence, usurpation, and bad faith. They claim that your forces are federal, and not allowed to take action within the several states or within their international city-states. While it is true that your forces are federal, so are their municipal government corporations, and they have even less business existing and operating within the boundaries of our several states. Read Article 1 Section 8, Clause 17 and understand what their actual mandate is and what their limitations are. The key to this is to realize that their international city-states are in violation of their constitutional obligations and limitations and should not even exist. These municipal corporations, together with their gubernatorial and mayoral offices, need to be liquidated for criminal negligence, constructive fraud, criminal trespass, breach of trust, and violation of their constitutional obligations. Pope Francis knows this and is simply not doing his duties under ecclesiastical law. Liquidation of these municipal government subunits is the easy and peaceful and lawfully required answer. He can do it with the stroke of a pen, and should be prevailed upon to do so. The administration and the assets of these illegally and unlawfully constructed municipal government franchises should be returned to the actual states and the actual state assemblies, with your assistance. You have our permission to restore public law and order under the Insurrection Act and are requested and required to do so. Please feel free to expose these shameless, self-serving hypocrites for what they are. You are also authorized to end all participation in the United Nations World Health Organization live exercise. The CDC has quietly admitted that only 6% of the reported COVID-19 deaths are actually attributable to any form of common cold virus, and we do not intend to let this go on any further. Shut it down. You may also inform the insurance companies that these municipal corporations are engaged in deliberate acts of self-destruction and self-vandalism, that is, insurance fraud, and should not be allowed to recoup their damages. The faster Franciscus gets a fire lit under his tail, the better. And the faster you realize the power of your actual office, the better. There is a clear, continuing and public danger that you are, as Commander-in-Chief, required to act upon. The municipal mayors and governors are functioning illegally, unlawfully, and outside their constitutionally approved boundaries. This is a matter of international crime, not politics. If Pope Francis doesn't move his bustle, you have our permission as the ultimate employers and delegators of the enumerated powers, to move it for him. Anna Maria Riesinger, Fiduciary, the United States of America.